Good morning. What's up, boys? How we doing? Join it. Good morning, man. TK, good morning. English, yeah, man. What's up, you? Glow, dude. Yeah. We got to take a peek at that. We got to look. Meme coins are really interesting right now, man. It's like the battle. It's a battle for the soul of meme coins right now. It's like base versus Robinhood versus Solana, which it's going to be Solana, man. It's going to be Solana. CJ, good morning. Yo, good morning, man. All right, let's do this. We're live on X YouTube, actually live on Abstract today too. I realized, dude, it's been like 2 months since I streamed over there, and I want them points, or I want that XP. You know, I want that XP because I just want that XP. Okay, I just want it. It's that simple. No, you know what? When we get that base token, and if that base token does well, and I imagine that base token does well, you know, like we might run back like the blockchain or protocol token thing. We might. So I want that XP. We'll get it. But who's seen Odyssey so far? I'm like on watch right now. I'm waiting for a text back from the missus. I'm trying to pick a time, and there's like almost no seats left. And so if I don't get the text, man, if I don't get it, we're not going. And I need to go. I need to see it today. I don't want can you get spoilers on something like that? I don't know. I don't want spoilers though. Movie looks amazing too. Holy cow. Yeah, it looks so good. X Algo this week, by the way, I don't think I've even tweeted this week. But the X Algo, look, crypto is real interesting right now because this is the worst crypto's been in years. Still. It's still the worst we've seen crypto in years. And the timeline feels great. Timeline's in the best spot it's been in years. Oh, by the way, hey, we're talking dumpster today. We're going to talk ANSEM. There's a lot of stuff going on in NFTs. As quiet as I thought the week was, you know, I prepped it, a few hours ahead of time. And I'm just going through and seeing what I missed. And, what there's a lot going on in NFTs, man. Dude, people are saying like it's you got all like the anti-woke people hating on the movie. And then you got people who go see the movie and walk out of the movie. Like, that's real. That's not people making up stories, but there's people walking out of the movie because I think the dialogue is real rough. And even like good movie reviewers or critics or whatever, like I like that Grace Randolph lady, like she hit or miss with her reviews, right? But she said it's like real rough the first like hour and a half. Whole first act, she said, is like wicked rough. But there's like clips floating around, and I get it from the dialogue. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it'll be cool. It just looks cool, man. It looks so good. I would love to see it in IMAX. I like that aspect ratio, the 4:3, whatever. Like I like that Justice League, like the Snyder version of it. I thought was awesome. But like, dude, look how good that looks. That's crazy. But and I found out too that was like that's not like CGI or anything. They hired like to play these dudes. They hired a bunch of guys who were like 7'5", like 7 foot tall plus, and then the actors play like here are like under 5 feet. So that's how they got these shots. It's crazy looking. How crazy is that? That's a practical shot. That's wild. Wild. And then hang on. Let me pull this up. Oh, we got some funny stuff tomorrow, man. Maybe we'll pepper it in today. We'll see. But like a lot of dudes out there who got like, look at this monster. So they basically took a dude like him and then a 5 foot tall guy. Hey, it's cool. I think it's cool. Okay. So timeline, let me know if you guys agree, but timeline feels really good right now. I see pretty much exactly what I want to see now. I see crypto stuff. I see a lot of NFT stuff. I see people on my timeline that I haven't seen in years. And I see other people saying the same thing. They're like, dude, I didn't know you were still around. Like I had no idea you were still here. I'm trying to think like 6 months ago. I'll just jump to that. Yeah, but like Tyler had messaged me like 6 months ago saying I didn't know you were still here doing your streams and stuff. I had no idea like that algo is not serving up anything you're watching for. But little tweak they made and it's really good. Oh, by the way, the posts, probably most of you guys don't do it, but the whole like giveaway and follow kind of stuff, like the incentivized you know, those incentivized tweet. If you do those now and if you're monetized, they'll demonetize you. I saw our boy Ant Academy got removed from the creator program. And I'm sure he wasn't making much, right? Do you guys see that? Like sucks. He's Ant Academy's a great dude. Fellow Kong, right? He got removed from like the creator thing. Don't know why too, but and like I don't think he does the follow me shit. So that's a bummer. This dude, oh, you know what? At least paused. But what a what a bummer. That's a guy who's actually like putting in the work and grinding. YouTube algo not good, huh? Like in what way, Global? I felt like mine was pretty good, but I think I'm watching stuff less too. Henry, if you're watching, dude, come on whenever if you want. But anyway, point there. X feels great. And then you see a post like this. And I look at this from time to time. I'll go on like Google Trends and I'll search crypto and I'll search AI and I'll search agents. And I just like to get a feel for like outside of our bubble, how people are talking about it. But dude, nobody's talking about it. Like how wild. We probably felt this, and some of it was algo, us not getting served up each other's content, but like social media posts about Bitcoin and ETH the lowest since 2020. And then check this out. And this isn't good, by the way. I don't think this is reversing anytime. Like no time soon. Crypto's in a like it feels interesting out there. I think the setup's perfect. I like when it feels very bottomy, and it does. But Clarity Act stuff and the Democrats basically taking over in November, well, let's say next year. Not good for crypto. Like not good for crypto, boys. I don't know. Dude, what if this time is different thing actually happened and it's more like crypto didn't get much out of it. Actually, what if crypto was held up way higher than it would have been otherwise? But what if it was different and we have a whole bunch of pain coming? What if the things that should keep me up at night but don't? I don't care. Um, big creators not getting recommended. Oh, interesting. So I do see that, dude. I get a lot of content on YouTube that's like movie reviewer dudes, and the videos have like 20 views, right? Tiny guys, no followers, no views, whatever, but that stuff gets served up. And part of me likes that too, right? But I've definitely noticed that, man. Crypto, let's go past 5 years. It's probably gonna be like that that screenshot we saw. Actually, had been trending up. Um, I guess nothing surprising here. I don't know, man. Yeah, real talk. Um, who here vapes? By the way, this is random as hell. Who vapes? I hate vaping, but I love it. You know what I mean? Like I want to stop, but I love it. God, do I love it. That's the next thing to tackle. That's the next thing to quit. But nicotine's the best. Question for you vapors though. Do you have like a do you have a vape? Oh, no shit, English. Good job. Okay, this is the weirdest thing. I've got one vape, one real specific. Yeah. Do you get a rush from the nicotine gum? I've got the gum and I don't get any like it doesn't make me feel good, right? And the same with Zins. They don't really make me feel good, but I like them. But the weirdest thing, there's one specific vape and it's one specific flavor that like works on me, like gets me kind of like gets me like feeling good, you know, like that little buzz. And I can get the same brand in just different flavor and it doesn't give me a buzz. It like it gives me something, but it doesn't give me the same thing that this one specific flavor does. That one flavor gives me like a rush and nothing else does. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if that's like all in my head or what, but I don't like it. I don't know. Weird. It's weird. Come on, Julie, you got to message me back. I need these tickets. Um, God, should I just buy the tickets? Should I just buy them? I don't know who's going. My one of my daughters doesn't want to see it. My son's in town. He doesn't really want to see it, but nobody's giving me a yes no. Do I just buy the tickets and say fuck it, come or not? What's up, home? Yeah, yeah. What's up, man? Oh, hang on. I'm going back to that comment in a second here. Nicotine's amazing, dude. When I'm in that creative zone, dude, nicotine really fuels that. It really does. Sucks that you need a chemical for it and you don't need it, but it helps, dude. The magic cocktail, like the potion, it's caffeine, it's nicotine, caffeine, nicotine. Hang on, there's something else in there. Caffeine, nicotine. Maybe it's just those two. Little microdose, little mushroom, little edible, like barely. When I do edible, actually, I got some this week. I haven't got edibles in like a year, but I got some this week. I take like a I take like a milligram, maybe two. I don't take much at all. Trump was good for crypto. Not only did he push for the right bills, but he also rigged the whole fucking scene. So I wouldn't doubt Dems. Home, that's a good point, dude. That's a really good point that it played out the opposite way. What if, dude, if the Democrats want to make a splash and try to win over people, probably somebody like me, who I don't care much about party. I don't care. I think they're all the exact same thing. Exact same thing. But if they want to win over somebody like me who might be tempted to vote for the first time in 14 years, go very pro crypto and you got my vote. I'm a single issue kind of voter at this point because I don't vote. I don't vote. I haven't voted since Ron Paul. That's a good point though, home. What if it plays out opposite and things kind of often do? That's actually that's actually interesting though, man. Quit and became rich. I'm getting way healthy, which I love. I've told you guys, past 3 months, at least 10K steps a day. Feel the best I felt in years, dude. Best I felt in like over 5 years, over since way before COVID. Feel fucking phenomenal. Real clean diet, really like getting real clean with that. Started lifting again this week and putting it all together. I was starting with the cardio stuff first. I'm like, make that a habit. Like, get that routine locked in because like I used to just lift and I wouldn't do cardio. And then I would feel like I need to do it's doing it the opposite now. Get the cardio locked in, 3 months of hitting it every day. And now add in the weightlifting. It's gonna be sweet. English, when we meet up in December at Art Basel, we're gonna rub our bellies against each other, aren't we? Um, dude, nothing nothing beats being in that flow state, man. Nothing beats it. I hate hate when you can't get there, right? You get those phases where you can't get there. Dude, are there people out there who never get in flow state? I think that's a thing, man. Because I've talked to people, you just shoot the shit and just random things come up and I talk about flow state and they're like, yeah, I don't get there. Imagine never getting in flow state. Dude, your life goal should be like living in flow state. That's it. And I call it different things too. I call it skating. Sometimes you just feel like you're skating, like little effort and you're just cruising, right? And it feels so good. Flow state is the best. I haven't been there much lately, just not inspired by a lot, but I need to get there, that's what I'm talking about. I'll just bring you up and you bounce if you didn't want to come up yet, but there we go. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Were you listening or you just hop in?
I was listening for like a minute or two, and then maybe not even a minute, maybe like 30 seconds.
You didn't hear when I said, Henry, if you're watching, you should come on?
No, but there was somebody in Discord. I don't remember who that was like, Henry, I don't know who just said come on the stream or who just said if you're around, come on the stream. So
there we go.
That signal went out and I showed up.
I love it.
Find me.
Yeah, good shit, dude. Why are you not at the office?
My summer schedule is just a little different right now. Yeah, I will not. Whenever I leave, I'm not going to hit the end stream button. I'm just going to hit the quietly leave button.
Home, you rage whatever, dude. That it was a good point too you brought up. So I dig it, dude. So we were we got to talk dumpster, but we were just talking about dude. I'll just like TLDR you on this. Two things. First off, because this actually applies to you. Okay, it maybe doesn't apply to you. X algos felt really good the past week, right? They made that switch, and all of a sudden we're seeing stuff we like. They made another switch. Did you see our boy Ant?
Yeah, he got like his revenue share got turned off.
Yeah, it sucks. So then you saw the tweet, I'm sure. Like they made a tweak too. If you're like soliciting like followers, like retweet, follow kind of stuff, and you're giving away, they'll remove you from the program. And I don't know if he's done that, but that's new.
Yeah, it's funny because when I saw that this morning that his rev share was, under review, I'm like, I was trying to think because I usually know the guys that are like out there consistently doing that shit, the collab managers asking for spots to do giveaways, but Ant's usually just like straight up data, like post data. I've never seen him ask for a follow. Maybe the first one, maybe the first point that Nikita makes of like, I'll follow everyone back that like maybe one time I've seen him do that, maybe, but no, dude, that's like the last account I would ever think would be getting. Also, to be honest, I was surprised he was getting rev share.
Was he? Well, I guess he would have to if he got paused.
Yeah, I mean, you have to average, what is it, 5 million impressions over 3 months.
He's getting that. That's pretty good.
That's the thing is I wouldn't think so. And that's no offense to Ant. I just wouldn't think so. Cause he's not, like he does his data posts, but those aren't getting like 100,000 views on them. So I was actually surprised unless it had anything to do with like his subscriber stuff, but I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
either way, he's one of the good guys. I'm surprised that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Well, regardless, sucks. He's paused, so he'll get back, I'm sure. But what we were saying is like crypto feels like it feels good on the timeline because the algo change, right? But nobody's talking about crypto like outside of our bubble. Like Tyler had retweeted this thing, Bitcoin ETH post on social media at like a 6-year low, which is kind of crazy. And then I was like, dude, the Clarity Act is not going to pass. It's not. And I'm worried that we're heading into dark times for crypto. Democrats are going to take over House and Senate, right? And it's like, it might get ugly. But Home brought up a good point. He's like, well, Trump was supposed to be great for crypto and he wasn't. What if it's the opposite? What if Dems get in power and they actually like fucking embrace crypto and it's actually, because I was about to go doomer mode and be like, we might be in for a world of trouble here. Maybe not. Though.
Well, you remember way back when Joe was like, we had that debate of who would be better, Kamala or Trump. We did get all-time highs of Bitcoin under Trump. That being said, I think and we had obviously the regulatory side of things that got way, when I say way better, they ended their sort of persecution on crypto companies. But yeah, dude, the thing is, I think all of that was done to just line their own pockets.
Yeah, feels like it.
like yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the Dems could be better. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm hanging on to that a little just because hopium, because I was worried about shit, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm glad he said that. At least I'm glad Holmes said it, because I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, I don't need to be doomer mode. I could just let's fucking see. That's it. Look all right now, dude. 64K Bitcoin, 1800 ETH, Solana 75. Look all right. Yeah, where the fuck is Joe? He hopped in. I saw him 3-4 weeks ago in Kong's VC. I saw him hop in and lurk. But Joe,
he messaged me the day that the mint went live for the dumpster NFTs, the day. And was the typical hey, tell me about what's going on. And I'm just bro, we're in the fucking middle of minting right now. This is not the time. This is not the time. So
he's a maniac. I miss him, dude. Me
too.
Open it, dude. Open invite for Joe whenever to come on Chart Monkeys. I assume, right?
He won't do it, dude. He wants us to have I don't know, an official let's schedule it. Let's sit down. Just show up any Wednesday noon. Love to have him.
Yeah,
love to have him.
God damn it, Joe. Come on, buddy.
He's probably busy. We love Joe. I'm not even.
I love him.
I'm not even shit talking him. I love Joe.
Love him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to.
Okay, so Clarity Act. We literally at this point, a few weeks to get it passed, and it's not going to pass. It's not. It's not right. The Democrats are rallying against it. Elizabeth Warren doing her thing. Don't give a fuck about her, but she's got some other Democrats rallied. It's not going to pass. There is somebody. God, I should have pulled this up before. There's somebody in the Trump administration, very, very high up there. Not crypto advisor. Maybe it's the crypto advisor. Whatever. You get the point. There is somebody. Very, kind of top level there, on the crypto side of things, who just left. He just left the administration, whatever role he was in, which is not a great sign if you're trying to get this thing over the finish line. And a guy like that, Boogies, they must know it's not going to pass. They must know it's not going to pass, which sucks. And it's because the stuff some of you guys are mentioning here, it's the Trump family crime crypto bullshit.
Well, okay. Is this I'm reading, is this Patrick Witt, the White House's top cryptocurrency advisor?
Might be that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, from what I'm reading, he's taking a month-long absence starting July 24th to undergo mandatory JAG. That's he must be in the military. He's in the Air National Guard, to undergo mandatory JAG training with the Georgia Army National Guard.
Is that recent? That's definitely the guy?
Well, yeah, this is from 4 days ago, but let me see. Maybe not.
No, that's it. That's the story. Then it was super recent. Okay. All right. Well, I feel very much.
But let me try to verify. The first thing that I found on it was AI. So
yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Well, no, this is right. Yeah, he's just taking a month's long leave because he's in the Air National Guard, and he's got to do some mandatory training. So and somebody's filling in for him in the meantime.
Well, now I feel a lot better. Okay, then let's look at Clarity Act signed into law on Poly Market. 39-40% chance that it happens. So not great. Not great. I don't think it's gonna pass. I just don't. And then this stuff doesn't fucking help. I hope you guys saw this yesterday. This is crazy. Trump Media pitched $100,000 a month subscription fee to get a almost a live feed from his Truth Social, which is literally to this is targeted to investors, so you can front run things. It's so. Did you see that yesterday?
No, dude,
crazy.
That's wild.
It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, and the other posts about it, again, it was specifically for banks and investors and that kind of thing. $100,000 a month to get the edge.
Wow.
But
That's like some pump fun when they were doing like what are they accused of in the having their own nodes or validators for front running people on meme
yeah.
coins? Yeah. Okay.
But then, excuse me, nothing stops anybody from just paying, excuse me, paying it and then reposting elsewhere. So like, does it matter that much? Does like a minute matter? I guess it kind of does in these markets, but that's the reason people are so rallied against this thing now, because Trump's got his fingers in all this stuff and finds a way. Like I always want to give benefit of the doubt, and I always want to be like, yeah, it might look that way, but behind the scenes, it's probably not. But I can't defend any of the shit he's done. It all feels so dirty. It all feels so shady, dude. All of it.
Yeah. Hard to understand people who like. I was talking to my wife about it last night. I don't remember what had come up, but I just said like myself included, like I'm somebody who wants like strong borders. There's certain things that like Trump ran on that I'm for, right? Like I'm for having borders. I'm for having immigration policies that we enforce. That being said, I'm not for being an asshole. I'm not for killing people because we're trying to arrest them. I am for like, hey, let's find a way to let people like be able to actually come here. And all of that being said, I'm like, this dude's just like, oh, dude, I know what it was. There was something. It was his wanting to tariff Canada. We were talking about that because of the wildfires. And I'm just like, dude, to watch his base be like, my president.
Did people cheer for that?
Yeah, I saw lots of posts of like, that's my dude. And I was thinking, do you guys not know that the last time this fucking like he chums the water with tariffs for his people? You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm standing up for you, and we're gonna tariff Canada for these wildfires. But like, don't you remember how the tariffs worked out the last time he tried floating that to us? Like, we're all going to benefit. It's going to be great for the country. And then in the end, what happened? All of our prices went up. We paid the tariffs. Yeah. And then they kick back when it gets struck down. They kick it back to the companies and, to his son and Howard Lutnick. It's just like, dude, the fact that your base is just not smart enough to, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but like, you don't see it. You don't see that like the shit he's trying or like our gas prices went up because I'm for a strong military. It doesn't mean that I want you just like randomly attacking countries and sending oil over, X amount per barrel. So he's awful.
Tariff's a great example of one of those things that'd be like, no, I think he believes it works. I think, he thinks it's the right direction for us. And then you just see what happened. $81 billion or something was refunded to these companies. We all fucking paid. Yeah. We all paid it. And nobody here got a refund. Nobody got anything. And the companies did. It's the craziest. And then I'm like, I can't forgive it. Can't make excuses for it. It's crazy.
No. And it's like, there's, as a business owner, like there were plenty of jobs where like the tariffs hit and I had to eat the tariff because like you've got people who have been paying X amount. You want to keep their business. You're wondering like, how long is this thing going to, take to just get figured out? So I eat the tariff. I pay the company pays the tariff, and then they get refunded on it. And by the way, like their prices haven't dropped. Tariff struck down. Like I'm still paying the same amount or at least close to the same amount. So it's, it's shit.
It's insane. Heading towards the dumpster, dude. But I got to start with the ANSEM coin because I think that's a really important coin. I think that's a really important coin. It's the new SPX 6900 or whatever it is, the new believe in something thing, and ANSEM maybe can do that better than Murad, just because ANSEM's got he's got aura, right? Like he's just a different dude. Imagine if those guys joined forces even too. ANSEM doesn't even need it, but I dig it. I dig the work ANSEM's putting in now. The ANSEM, actually, I haven't looked at. Guys, what's the market cap of the ANSEM coin? 250-ish, I'm going to guess, 300?
I thought it was like 200 or thought it was like 2. Yeah, let's see.
Like, I don't think it'd be crazy to be buying there. I don't. And the same with, what's the Robinhood chain, that top one, the cat one?
Cathood?
Is that it?
Is that what it's called? 232
I think that's not crazy buying there. Murad, because it's so manipulated.
Market cap 72 mil. Am I looking at this right?
Maybe I'll pull it up.
FDV 175, market cap 73.
Really? Okay, Cash Cat. That's it. Yeah. Thank you, man. Murata's that autistic. He does, and he's different, and he's real. Yeah, he's good. They speak to different audiences. They just kind of do. They'd be great together.
Cat. Yes.
But like ANSEM made a really great post, and I love every single bit of it. I almost want to read the whole thing, but it'll take us half the day. Let me see if there were some juicy bits from it. But like it is very much like he's doing this perfectly. It's very much the ANSEM thing. The Murad thing, like believe in something kind of stuff. Dude, with meme coins, ANSEM's great. He's fucking great. I think with these things, you can't limit them, and you need to convince people to dream big. And so ANSEM, when he talks about this coin, is not talking about hitting a billion. He's not talking like hundreds of millions. He's not even saying billion now. He's using the trillion. He's using a T now. I'm not saying the coin's going to hit that, but he's talking in those terms because he wants people to like get excited and start like dreaming real big. And that works. That shit is infectious, and it works. And like, I'm a retard. I believe that. Not that ANSEM's going that high, but that we haven't seen the top of meme coins, that crypto is going to grow to ridiculous. Like the crypto market is going to be a $100 trillion market, something like that, right? Like there's people with some like ridiculous valuations of this market over the next decade or two. But I'm one of them. I still believe in the shit. I do. But you need a guy like that. Pushing that narrative. CJ, have a great day, buddy. CJ,
bye, CJ.
Awesome. He's a cool guy. You need that. You need to really get people excited, and to think that when a coin's at 500 mil, that's nothing compared to where it's going. And ANSEM's putting on like a masterclass here.
Yeah. He's out there grinding.
He's got a show with one of the biggest guys out there, still, FaZe Banks, right? He's got that going. And the biggest thing is like the supply control stuff, still like 60% of the supply he holds, and he's controlling the LP as well. Like smart stuff, and then he's controlling these airdrops. It's not all at once. It's just targeted airdrops to people who are putting in the work and grinding on crypto Twitter, and it's smart. Smart. Yeah. So it's the leader, and I like that he's experimenting with rewarding the community, and that's why I think Dumpster's so special, because it's experimenting with that too, but in a more like mechanical way. And I like it, and I think these two belong together, like talked about together, because they're two tokens on Solana that are doing a similar thing. That I think is really good for the space. Like pump funds versions of it, like, man, it didn't work. And I'm trying to think, like they had the cashback thing, and they have stuff like that, right? And even bounties is a way to give money to people. They don't work. ANSEM's works, and I think what Dumpster is doing really fucking works. Man, put them together would be fucking wild. But let me pull up Dumpster. Let's see how it's looking. Yesterday was a milestone too, right? Crossed a mill again.
Yeah, we hit a mill, and we hit a mill in trading volume. It was just it's a good day. The holder count had gone down. It went up a bit. It's kind of at least over 1,000 right now. It was a good day. Good day for a Friday like afternoon to have that happen. So yeah, it's you know what? It's I mean, what is there? 50 million tokens staked, give or take. I think we're at like 50% of the supply. Let me see.
Wow, dude, this thing's at 13 mil.
50.5 million token. Sorry, 505 million tokens staked. What am I talking about? Yeah, no, it's wild. And the thing is, it's feel like we haven't even started with it. Like I know we have. I know like it's out there, and I know people are using it and trading it. But like when I think of like, oh, it hasn't started yet, I mean like, the frenzy hasn't started. People really catching on to what it is hasn't started. And I said yesterday, I think one of the awesome things right now is, you have ANSEM, and you got Brian, and you've got the Robinhood meme coins that were going. And I'm like, man, it is so good to have attention on meme coins. It's just so good to have attention on it, because that just gives more of an opportunity on our end to spread the word. And when people hear about it and they understand it, they want to take part in it. It's I don't want to say it's a no-brainer, but it's kind of a no-brainer. It's a meme coin with a DeFi protocol behind it, and it fucking works.
Yeah, it fucking works, dude. It does. Here, check it real quick. The Brian coin's like dead already.
Yeah,
it's so funny. They can't hang on to anything over on base. Like
that chain is piss.
It's a bummer. It's got all
Sorry,
this
like I know
potential.
there's people who like bass, but like, dude, nothing that comes out of bass, not nothing. Virtuals was a fun thing, right? And Virtuals was bass native.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about the best thing to come out of bass.
Yeah.
They've never been able to support their NFT communities. They've never been able to support meme coins. They just have not really been able to do much of anything on that chain. Really.
They're too corporate. Yeah. They've got a lot of the products or platforms on base are great. And the problem with base is like the base team, they don't know what to do. They don't know what they want to do, and they're always reacting instead of they're driving
Dude,
something.
you know the meme, like, hey, like it's like the Hey Cool Kids. What movie was that from? Where was it
CB
Happy
Shemmy.
Gilmore? Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes in. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what bass reminds me of.
Yeah, dude,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, here's Brian trying to capitalize on the, the meme coin meta. Like Brian Armstrong, bro. Like
Right.
you're anything but memeable. I mean, like it doesn't fit, and I think the chart shows that. Whereas
And dude, but Brian's more memeable than Jesse was. Their biggest problem was Jesse. Like Jesse, not memeable for anything. Just vanilla dude he's the hey fellow kids or whatever. He's that guy. Brian at least is more like Mark Zuckerberg, which you can meme the fuck out of.
okay, like you could meme Brian. That's fair. Like that's fair. It I guess my point to that is like it doesn't fit what I think of when I think of Coinbase.
No,
It,
no.
it doesn't feel the same. Where Solana, with ANSEM over there, and just like the that is Solana, and there's a lot more to Solana that I'm learning, but like the meme coin, the NFT culture, it's scuffed over there on base. It doesn't fit for me.
Yeah, they would like behind the scenes. They're very corporate. Like, dude, like everything is run through approvals and through like HR and legal and stuff. And you have to like, if you want them to like retweet something of yours, if you're building on base, you have to like submit a form, and it takes weeks for that to go through, if it ever does, right? Because on top of it being super corporate, I don't think they're well organized either behind the scenes. So everything just slips through the cracks and stuff. Like they're a mess. They're a mess behind the scenes, and whatever it looks like, in public, just know that's what it is behind the scenes too. Chaos, no direction, just fucking like, what are we doing? What should we do? Like, and it's not, and I think it is a bunch of like boomers, like, yeah, I think it's kind of not LARPing, but it is like you were saying, it's the hell, hey fellow kids kind of shit.
Yep. Well, that token I think just kind of shows, what's when I say what's possible, what's not possible over there. Maybe one day it could be a meme coin hub, but it doesn't fit. I think Solana is the way better fit for that type of stuff. Yeah, but no, it's great to have attention on like meme coins. I mean, to me, like it feels even weird to celebrate hitting a 1 mil market cap. You got to take the wins when they come, right? But the thing is, I'm like, no, nobody got into this thing hoping it would go to 1 mil. Like this is a 10 mil plus token. It just is the way that it works. It is the thing is we got to keep at it. We got to keep pounding the memes. We got to keep hitting the shows. We got to keep spreading the word, because it's obviously the protocol works on volume, right? So the more volume you have, the more rewards there are, the more people are yielding, the more they're winning, the more they're posting. So getting some upward momentum on it, we had dropped back to like the 700K market cap range, and blockchains around, but yeah. And it's good to to trend back up to 1 mil, but there's other components of it that make it like a little more of a grind than your typical meme coin, because like we still have that mintable flag on there, which will be on there, because
can't remove that.
No, because of the way the protocol works, because the token is mintable, but it's mintable because when you stake into the protocol or when you play dumpster fire, those are taxless transactions. So in order to have those be taxless transactions, when you stake into the protocol, it burns your tokens and then it remints it when you exit. So the supply is always intact. The logic behind it is always intact. There's never more than 1 billion tokens, but that's how you get to have the taxless transactions in the protocol.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So there's like that. And then there's the holder count when you go on like, Dex Screener, Dex Tools. It shows less holders because there is hundreds of people that are just fully staked into the protocol. Well, they don't show as a holder. They do on our website because we aggregate that data. But there's little things like that like, I think the longer that we're around and the more people see it and know like, oh, that's not a rug. I think that helps our cause. And like we're making the rounds. I'm making the rounds. We're out there grinding on spaces.
Dude, that's the magic. All right. This post is awesome, by the way. And, okay, so a few things. One, it's cool as fuck hearing you get on those spaces. Whole new audiences, right? Dude, I used to just think like everybody's here and everybody goes from protocol or chain to chain or whatever, right? And it's not. Like the Solana people are almost like a lot of them are at least like exclusively Solana. And it's not because they're against other chains or whatever. It's just that that's where they're comfortable. There's enough stuff to play there. They don't like venture outside of it. They don't have to. I didn't really know how many people there are like that, but hearing you on these spaces and hearing people come up and ask questions and not be familiar with CyberKongs and not be familiar with the ETH side of thing, I'm like, holy shit, there's a whole other world of people out there. And they're finding this thing and they're liking this thing. I hear you winning people over just by talking like real about it and being honest about it and stuff. And like people are like, huh, like they like that. This thing's going to work almost exclusively because of that, dude. Almost because of that, because like, I don't know, 90, whatever, like 99% of tokens out there, you don't know the team and you hear the team talk. If you ever do hear them talk, but you hear them talk and they're fucking kids. You know what I mean? They're kids or whatever that weird ass vibe is. It's mostly that kind of shit. When you buy a meme coin now, first worry is, and this is with any coin, this would be like with Brian or ANSEM or what, you buy it and you're like, please don't let this be one of those ones that just dumps, like the moment we start getting momentum, oh, it was all bundled and it's done, it's over, right? Like that's the big fears you get in a token and that's it. And that's most of the coins. People hear you talk out there and they're like, well, this definitely isn't that, which is fucking great. So it's definitely not that awesome. But the other thing is, can you get attention, right? And most of these coins can if the meme's good or whatever, but a lot of them really can't get like big, broad attention. But then they see you and what the CyberKongs have done for years, and you're like, well, that box is checked too. You guys are masters at getting attention. When you have something that's out or at the right time or right narratives there you guys can speak on, you always get attention. Spaces with hundreds, if not thousands of people listening. You is like the front, the forward-facing part of that people trust and respect and like enjoy being around. Dude, it's got all the ingredients to fucking cook when the market picks up. Yeah. And before, just I think slow, steady grind. But at some point, when things get frothy, this thing cooks just, I think, because of you, to be honest. Because people are going to hear you, like you, and then see everything else is like so solid.
Yeah, no, thanks, dude. I mean, I don't, I think they'll like it because, to like Berlin's point, the UX got better. No,
it's fucking great.
This is a different approach and attack to like something that we've released, but yeah, exactly to what you said. We've had massive success with things that we've done in the past when we combine fungible and non-fungible tokens. Like we just do. We've got a knack for it. And, like we're not going to stop. That's the thing. Like we're not going to stop. It would be crazy to not be doing everything we can be doing for something that I think is like legitimately one of the best things out there. One of the best things out there. There's not much out there that is constructed better, that's been thought out as deeply as this has been thought out. So I think we got a lot on our side right now with this. We have time on our side. We've got quality on our side. We've got a protocol that works on our side. And like, dude, at a 970K market cap, like it's
tons of upside. Like it's tons like any like fucking degen's like, well, come on, man. You got like you it's very easy to see a 5x in that, and that can happen in an hour. It can happen in way less than that. It's great. There's so much upside on something like that. When, like you said, half the supply is staked, it's all guys who like bleed Kongs, are like in it for the long haul. You're like, we're kind of setting the bottom here, kind of the floor of this protocol, and it's at a pretty juicy spot.
Yeah.
How do you get over when I hear you on Spaces, actually, especially yesterday, it just like reminded me of it. So you explain the protocol to somebody, and when you start talking the arbitrage thing, I can tell. So I'm kind of retarded where probably a few years ago, I wouldn't know what an arbitrage meant. Like I know what it is in practice, but like hearing the word and hearing it explained, I'm like, like it jumbles my brain, right? And it lose me. I heard the guy get lost yesterday when you were explaining the arbitrage.
Sure,
How do you
sure.
get over that kind of thing? Because a lot of Solana guys, I think, are like that. It's so actually like that post. It's so complicated. They like
Yeah.
disengage.
I think some of that is me. Like some of it is me and needing to get the reps in of like what is it's like anything else you do. Like I've only been pitching this for what, like a week and a half or so. I mean, the token's been out for a week. So it's like you have to kind of perfect how you're messaging it so you don't, I mean, first off, if you're even trying to explain this without the graphics on it, you can't go that deep. You can't go like super deep because it can get wordy. So some of that is just me having to perfect like what is it's like when people are like, give us the story of Kongs, I'm like, well, how much time you got?
Yeah,
Because
you're good at that now. You're
it's
real good at that.
but it's not a 30-second thing, so I've got to find that digestible way to be able to explain what it is, because it isn't just your typical meme coin, it's meme-fi. That's the thing. Like meme coin is you punch your ticket and you hang on for whatever roller coaster that you're on. That's what that is, right? I think MemeFi is, it's a different level. Like you can do that. You can buy the token and you can just speculate on it on the sideline. But if you actually want some juicy yield, you have to take part in the protocol. And, I probably over explain it a little bit. But I think when we've got dumpster fire coming out, that might make things a little bit easier too. Like for
Yes.
people who don't want to just play the protocol, hey, you can get your tokens, you can go play the slot machine. If you want to play the protocol, I need a better way to kind of like pack that into like some bite-sized sound bits. But that's on me.
Moonship, when the dumpster fire thing's live, I'm 1,000% gonna do that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, me too.
thousands of tokens we'll throw in here, and when we hit, I got to find a way to do it quick, where every time I roll is for somebody that's picked out of the community, and when we hit, you get the token, something like that. We're gonna gamble, and tokens go to you guys for sure.
Also, we were kind of talking like last night, and I was messaging with the devs because like, the idea is the fuel reserve has gone up since we've started like the new volume-based protocol. But the thing is, I think when there's surplus that we should burn that off with raffles. Okay, for instance, we don't need this to be at 1,716 SOL. The idea was that we were sort of running around a net neutral based on volume. When we launched the volume-based protocol, we were around 1,650 SOL, give or take. Well, we've climbed up like 66 SOL since we did that. So to me, I'm like, I would like to see that we can make the raffles go quicker when we're in surplus of X amount, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like to me right now, we don't need to be on an hour cooldown. We could speed that up for 2 days to a half-hour cooldown and still be at that level that we'd like to be at, in like the 1,600 plus range.
Yeah.
So still tweaks happening. I'm just not really bugging the devs right now because I want dumpster fire.
How far off is that?
I think it's close, dude. Like, I mean, originally we said the week before, beginning of the week, and then beginning of the week turned to middle of the week, which turned to end of the week. And I'm going to guess my best estimation is beginning of the week.
That's cool.
Unless they surprise me and say that we're ready to go this weekend. But it looked like they're working today. It looked like from their chat, like things look pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's cool. You can tweak stuff and just turn things on off just when you need in a way too. Like you're gonna have all these levers that you can pull like for at the right time. Like right, if you find people aren't going crazy on the dumpster fire thing, that you could. I'm just saying you could disable it and turn it on when things are crazy, just to drive that FOMO up. Like you can.
I think once I can get them out of dumpster fire mode and we can get into some of the other ideas people in the community have had and see what we can do, it just makes this thing even stronger. And like I said, like my target is not like, hey, like of course we're gonna see 2 mil before we see 10 mil, but I'm not looking at. Not when I see what happens on Solana. I'm not looking at this thing going like, this is a $2 or $3 million token. I'm like, man, I know how the trenches work from the attention standpoint and things running to, 8, 9 figure market caps, but like this thing fucking works. So
Yeah.
some of it is just reprogramming some of the holders that are in it as far as like hitting the timeline, which they've been doing. Dump was trending last night on
Oh
X.
shit.
It was for me. And then I was like, well, of course it is for me because of my algo, but it was for other people as well. Let me just see if it still is. Let me see.
By the way, I like that Trump is the next target.
Yeah, me too.
Dump Trump. Dude, you boys, I think some of these guys are going to cook with memes about that.
Yeah, I got a good one from Joppy lined up. So,
Nice.
and I'm with Yeye, like from a, well, I don't know about from a VC point of view, but like from a, hey, this, it's one thing to look at the protocol now with 1,700 SOL in it and be like, yeah, that's cool. Like, that's great. Imagine the volume if you're hitting 500,000 to 1 million in daily trading volume. I mean, you're spitting out 3 to 5 SOL every 10 minutes in raffles. That's a whole different thing, man. You're talking about, it's kind of like crack. You got guys that are just going to be 3 to 5 SOL. Right now, we're doing 1 SOL every hour. When we go into gear 2, it's 1 SOL every 30 minutes. 3 to 5 SOL every 10 minutes at those volume levels. That's that's going to be stupid.
Yeah. Oh God. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Yeah, this thing's got some just like this energy building behind it. It's gonna get spicy.
Yeah.
Fucking spicy. A 50 mil protocol. I see it, dude. It is. It's it is. It's it's fucking spicy. I love this. It's like the energy. It's fucking great. There's a new account, a new old account.
Yeah, this was our Plain Collect account, which became our Trench Bot account, which became the Dumpster account. Which I need to get some memes out of there today.
It's good. It's good because it's just like
we need it.
But yeah, everything with this has like a layer deeper. Like I always love that about one of the coolest things to get you excited about anything, like a token, an NFT, whatever, is you see it. You get to that level, you understand it, and then you learn, oh, there's something more to it, right? And then more and more, and this has got all like tons of that. But like what's cool about this is you get to it, you learn about, you see the token trending, you go to the X account, you like the memes, but you're like, oh, cyberkongs, right? Cyberkongs might not be the first thing you see. You just see meme you like, and then protocol that's spicy, and then you're like, oh, these fucking guys, right?
Yeah,
it's just got these and you're like, well, shit. Yeah. How do you not bet on that?
I kind of like the arc we're taking, and I kind of like the lane that we're in, where it's just like it's this stuff. It's like have fun, think of some new shit to do, and throw things at the wall, and something's gonna stick. Because like, when you look at this thing, like the UI UX is great. The protocol itself is great, and by the way, like I'm. I hear comments of like, or feedback. Maybe that's the better way to put it, so it doesn't sound negative. Feedback on like, hey, this would be cool, and this would be cool. And I'm like, no, there's some cool ideas that I've heard, by the way. Like, let's get there. Let's get get this thing off the ground where we all think it can be. And then, like, of course, let's keep cranking on it. Let's keep making it better. Because it's just got a shit ton of potential, man. It really, really does. So I'm excited. I'm excited to like see this thing lift and then work on making it even more fun, even cooler. And I seriously think at some point it's just going to be something you can't ignore anymore. Like it'll just be on your timeline. It'll be in your feed, and you're going to be like, oh, dude, I saw this thing at 700K. I saw this thing at $1 million. And like, I think it's going to be that type of coin. And I'm literally going to do everything. It's all I'm thinking about now. I mean, it was all I was thinking about before, but I'm just like, get me on shows. I'm not turning anybody down. Get me in front of people. Because this thing works and people need to know that. Like you can have the fun meme coin side of things and have a way to gain off of it when the chart isn't going up, which is what this is. Like meme coins only work for you when the chart's going up. Meme fi can work for you regardless of if the chart's going up or down.
Yeah. Dude, you're built for this. Crypto Lorian. Actually, I'm with you, dude. Over on Abstract said I would love a Dumpster Kongs PFP, which would be
Heard
cool.
that.
It would be cool. It would be
Yeah,
cool.
I've heard that. I've even approached it with like Mio. It's not in the cards right this second, and maybe never. But like my own opinion, I I think it's cool. I think it would be cool to be able to burn your dumpster NFT for a PFP. The problem is like, what does that do for you? It's something cool to rock, but yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Dude, there's so much you could do. Like,
I think it'd be cool if you could like spend dumpster to get a
that's
PFP,
it.
but that inherits the trait of what the bag was, so you could stake your dumpy NFT.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that'd be fun as hell.
You could do, yeah, it would be cool as fuck, man. You could do a mint in the dump token, maybe Burns token, maybe not, whatever. Maybe it just goes right in the jackpot. You could do a new baby. You could do a little set of baby traits and
Could
somehow link it to the token where you spend dump. You want people spending Kong, but you get the point, right? Like you could add in dumpster traits into the babies somehow. There's so much you
You
could
should have
do.
to spend Kong. You should have to burn your dumpster NFT and Kong in order to get your dumpy PFP that inherits the trait of whatever that was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's fun to think about that, and it'll be even more fun to think of those things when the chart's going up.
Yeah. Goddamn, dude. I
Yeah.
love it. I love that you're getting new people though. Again, like back to the Solana people. Like I saw Kong's got a new lady. You got a lady in the Kongs now.
I saw that. Yeah, I
think
saw
there's two.
that.
I think there's maybe three. I don't know. Whirly Girl. Who's the new one? Lily.
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 Yeah,
That might be it. Might just be two. Is what's your
might be some lurkers. There used to be Kim.
Kale? Does she fuck with Kongs anymore?
No, you know what, Kale?
Fuck.
She had her baby, and she's not. Yeah, she might have sold her gen.
What the fuck, Kale?
She might have. I might be wrong on that, but I've not seen her in a while. But Kale's awesome. Like Kale's good people.
She's fucking great. She
Yeah.
still should be like. She's still Kongish. She should.
Oh, I don't think Kale's anything other than a supporter. She was great to work with for the years that she ran our social media. Scroll up. Is she pregnant again?
Yeah, unless it's an old. Yeah, dude. One baby.
Yeah.
Two.
Wow.
All right.
Good for her, man.
Yeah.
I should send her a message.
She'd be cool to get back in the fold.
She's busy, and I've met her. Her husband's a Kong. He's a great guy.
Dude, they were at
Yeah, that's right.
Econ, right?
Yeah.
Cool people.
Yeah, good
Cool
people.
fucking people. She's still doing these things. She did every day. It was one of these
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
She's good at fucking engagement. She's real good at that. Okay. Well, anyway, 3 lady Kongs, probably a couple more, but no, again, it's just cool to get like new blood in, and they feel different, and
Yeah.
they're excited about shit.
I'm happy we got people from Solana in. I had a dude come in yesterday. Gandalf the Gay is his name, and he came in after the spaces, and he's like, "Hey, Henry, I heard you were fudding D-Gods on your stream," and I said, "I wasn't fudding D-Gods on the stream," and he's like, "Well, that's why I wanted to come in here and verify." There was some guys saying that. I'm like, "No, dude, I wasn't fudding D-Gods." I said, "I mean, I say what I think about shit, but." Wasn't fudding it. I'm a good friend at the gym is a D-God. Like he talks highly of them. He worked on some apps for them. Like, no, we talked about their marketplace thing. We talked about Whale's post, but I don't ever remember saying anything shitty about them.
Mm.
But aside from that little, that whatever that was, I'm like, man, I really like the Solana people. The ones that have come in, I really like them, man. They've been a fun group of people, and helpful, like work for your bags kind of people, dudes that are like showing up to our spaces and showing up to streams and connecting us with people, work for your bags kind of people. They're great, man. Really like it. And dude, like, I don't know, you know how I feel about ETH stuff, and everybody does. So I don't need to go down that rabbit hole again, but Solana feels comfy with this kind of thing. ETH is ETH, and that's our home for our main collections. But like, there's something about the Solana NFT ecosystem that I really dig.
Yeah,
I like it. So I'm excited to be over there building some shit.
it's great people. Like nobody there's ashamed of what they're doing, and nobody's like ETH has got the guys who made money gambling on stuff, and now are pissed off. Like they get annoyed. It's beneath them that other people make money gambling on stuff. It's the weirdest thing, dude. It's weird. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like there's this like weird arrogance on ETH, and the Solana
Oh,
guys don't have it.
and to English's comment about Pasta's in charge of DGods. I wonder if the thing, the thing that I said that maybe was construed as FUD was that, like, to me, I always associate DGods with Frank, and I think there's a lot of people that do. And I said it's a shame to the community because, like, there's people who love the art, take part in it, and for people who have that stigma with Frank, it's got nothing to do with the community, nothing to do with them. So maybe people took that as like as FUD, but
dude, in fact, well, they had a post, and I think it was from Pasta, just talking about NFTs are silly and whatever, and just pure NFT stuff. I'll bring it up in a second, but I think both of us said on that space is like one of our favorite actual art, like PFPs. They're one of the best looking collections out there. Both of them, DGods and Utes, like love them. I think I said always want one like that. Talking about the marketplace being like, yeah, here's what people are saying and kind of why and this stuff, but like fucking love the NFTs.
Yeah, had them, paid multiple ETH. Like I thought Utes art was awesome.
And said, and this was both of us here saying like everyone should do what they're doing. Everyone should have their own marketplace. Like there wasn't FUD. It was like just do you need it or whatever, but also you should have a marketplace.
Nothing. I got nothing negative to say about that ecosystem. At least they're around. They're still doing shit. I mean, a lot more than other people.
It was about this. Okay. He posted about volume, was only looking at ETH. Got it. Solana volume last week over 40. It was 43K. Yeah, that like on Solana right now, that's like pretty damn respectable. Actually, no, not just Solana, on any chain. Like, right, I always look at like top 10, 20 collections, and 43 is like it's up there.
Yeah,
it's up there. Like,
but that comment about that, where it was sort of like laughed about it for a minute, was followed up with exactly what you said, which is every project should have their own marketplace.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
And then I like this post about it too, right? Like guys who might be shitting on it, because we talked about there are posts out there shitting on it, but it's like, how do you? We got a problem in this space, and it's very much a Kong thing too. People not supporting the teams who are still here and trying new things and building things, and that simple. Like that's what we're doing. That's what we said we were going to do, is try things, build whatever, and then you do it, and everyone FUDs it. You kind of scare people off doing that. Even Beanie posted about that too.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw Beanie saying that. Beanie.
Link, what's up, man?
Oh, Link's here. Let's go.
Yeah. Actually, we got some cool cats in line today too. There's the Beanie post. It wasn't anything crazy. Oh yeah, right here. And then there's the Pasta post. But yes, CT is so insanely toxic that one of the only teams from NFT Mania that hasn't given up and keeps building value-added products for their community gets mocked and attacked for it. That's the space. Stupidest thing.
And like, I'm guilty of that myself. Like, for some reason, I'm human, right? So I got some flaws, and there's this thing, and I gotta change it, because there's this thing where sometimes my initial reaction, not even my initial reaction, but like, I see the stuff that I see people doing on ETH, and not everybody, by no means everybody, but I see stuff, I'm just like, man, this shit is so stupid. But then I'm just like, but if there are people like it, who cares? Literally, who cares? If Jimothy likes it, who cares?
That's fucking great. This is so cool. That's it as a little baby.
Yeah.
Cute little thing.
Missed that one. Dude, I'm so happy to be pushing Dumpster and Dump, but I can't wait to just like get back in a little bit to the trenches, because I'm out right now, and I'm not catching the runners.
Dude, the worst part about building is like you miss everything. It's like if you're busy IRL with your job and stuff, like you miss it all. If you're building in crypto, you miss it all too.
Yeah. But to those of you in Dump, you can know that I am not in the trenches, because I am focused on your bags and your bags only, and our bags and the project. So like that's where the focus needs to be. But
are you like max staked right now? Like just everything staked?
I'm not max staked, because I'm max staked into all of my bags, and I need more bags. Yeah, I need more bags. I think I've got like, oh, shout out to Austin, by the way. You talk about legend, right? So we were in voice chat yesterday, and I said I'm going to do a giveaway. The thing is, when you do a giveaway of some dump tokens and you transfer it, you lose, you lose powder, 10% on transfers, unless you fill a bag and transfer the bag with it. And Austin donated a silver bag. So that giveaway that I did was in conjunction with Austin. I put up the tokens, he put up the bag, and we're doing a giveaway. And like that, like, not only has he spent time building, trashbag.io and running a dumpster and just like helping people out who have questions, like, you know, a bag that he probably paid over mint price for, or whatever he paid for it. Dude gave it up for the good of the community and the project. And that's just like, dude, that's the thing. Like, not to go on a tangent, but that's the thing that so many people don't know about Kongs and maybe the space in general, is there's some legitimate people out there building, caring, good communities. And I think in the 5+ years that we've been doing stuff, I think this is the most primed we've ever been for something to have just an insane run, because we've got, like, your community always ebbs and flows, right? You get OGs and they made a bag and some of them exit. And then you get OGs that didn't make a bag but still stick around, but they're battle worn. They may not have that energy to just be out there in year 5 posting and supporting, and you get new people in and they're excited. And my point to all that is, like, the guys we have right now, they're engaged, they're hungry. And it's stuff like what Assassin did and what Austin did and what, Inverted ran a giveaway last week for, I think, 100 or 200,000 dump tokens. Like, you just get guys putting in the work, and like, if you're listening, dudes, that work is going to pay off. That work pays off. It's just not like it used to be in the old days, where like you do something and it catches and you're off to the races right out of the gate. The 2026 Web3 is like, put the fucking work in. And if you put the work in, you absolutely, if you've got something quality, you can get numbers out of it. So it's really nice to see, like, a really engaged community right now. And yeah, I'm fucking excited, not to go all dumpy and dumpster about it, but I'm excited.
No, I won't. I like it being dumpy, dude. I liked on the space yesterday hearing the guy mention the Adidas partnership too. Again, it's just one of those things, another one of those things people get to discover, and they're like, well, again, it just adds so much legitimacy to this thing. And like, dude, telling you, those things pay off down the road. I've said it forever about, like, Pudgy Penguins, the stuff they're doing now in partnerships that don't move the needle today. In a few years, they're going to be like, set them up for some opportunity, or somebody's going to see it and it's going to be the right person at the right time kind of shit. And the Adidas is like a small example of that. Somebody sees it, like, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. When you think of that, so many people who don't know Kongs, like that Avi guy that was in the spaces yesterday, but he looked into it and he looked at the website and he hopped in the spaces to ask questions, and afterwards came in the Discord. Like,
Nice.
That's what we have, is like, if you just heard about it, you may just think like, oh, this is just another thing. And then you see the team behind it. And then you're like, oh, wait. It shows Mintable on here, right? And that's a red flag. But then you see who the team is and you're like, oh shit, these guys have been around for 5+ years. They partnered with Adidas, Vivian Tam, biggest toy company in Japan called Kawada. They battled the SEC. I mean, I'm not saying the SEC audited us and gave us the gold seal of approval to put on our website. I'm not saying that. But if you ever question, what are these guys made of? Well, we had our ecosystem torn apart by the feds. They came in, they looked for any and everything where they could show, like, fraud, fuckery, and wasn't there. So, like, from the trust standpoint, I think we've shown, for all of those things that we've done, we're here, and we've done some cool shit along the way. So I think that gives some validity to not only the protocol but to the project behind it, and that is going to matter 100%. That's going to matter.
Dude, I loved when you brought that up yesterday too, the SEC thing. Let me refresh real quick. I remember when Austin joined Kongs too. That was one of my favorite things this
Yeah.
year. It was
Yeah.
like he's a fucking
And
cool
and to
guy.
dig in as deep as he has, do you know what I mean? Like Austin comes back and then to really cement himself as a dude in our community, like a good like dude. If you know any of these guys, any of these PFPs that I see like in the chat are like people in the community, and we tend to attract a
Oh shit.
different type of person. Um, and Austin to come in off of one of your streams and then to settle in and to get a Gen Kong, and he's a smart dude, man. And the cool thing is like Kongs are filled with those kind of guys.
Austin, you slick motherfucker. This is so cool.
Damn, yeah, he's good.
So
He's
he
real
built
good.
like he's built like an AI tool for dumpster kinda. I think.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, dude, his full suite of tools is so deep and comprehensive that he had to take it down because there were people that it was so good. It had so much information that people just they couldn't handle how much information was in there. And some people, they weren't fudding what he was building. They were just using info on there and thinking that some of it was negative, like how much was being unstaked, when in fact people were just unstaking to stake into other dumpsters. You look at a guy like Hazardous unstaked from other people's dumpsters so he could fully, and this is part of the game theory, so he could fully stake in his own dumpster, because it's a lot for him to manage. Like, okay, you know, he's taking this seriously. Like, my dumpster's under a 50% ARB. I need to fill that back up. So he gave people the opportunity to fill up if they want to, because otherwise he was coming in and filling up as much of his dumpster as he could. So there was people looking at some of that info and they just didn't know how to process it. So Austin had to nerf the
Too
site.
powerful, dude.
It was.
It's awesome, dude. Austin, this is great, man. I'm gonna keep poking around, dude. Okay, I lost fucking where I was going before, but the SEC thing. I loved when you mentioned it yesterday. Like in the context, somebody was asking about raffles and is the raffle or dumpster fire the gambling thing
VRF or like
like
the randomness.
Yeah, they're like, how is it on chain, or how can we verify like how it works and that it's like trustful, you know, like all that stuff, right? And you're like, good point. Let's see what we can do so we can make it transparent for you. But just so you know, SEC, like everything you just said, they tore us apart. They looked for anything they could get us on, and they couldn't find anything. So it's like, you guys, it's just such a good story, and trust. Like, fuck, again, every token sucks because you don't trust the people behind it, the fucking devs. And then this is one of the rare ones that you do. Like, everything about it, like almost like everything at face value, you can just like you run this coin that way, or you can approach this coin that way. At face value, they said it's working this way. I believe it.
Yeah,
cool.
And that's because like we're a project that believes in ethics. Like, we believe in it. It's, you know, maybe to our detriment. There was a reason that we never raised from VCs, and that was because when you do that, you become beholden to those VCs, right? And then they start to dictate. And even if they're not dictating exactly what it is they want you to do, though they do have obviously some influence on that, I'm sure you can't help but have in the back of your mind, how am I benefiting them, right? And the thing about us is we've just always been about trying to benefit the people who take part in the community. You can't hit a home run every time, you know, like you just can't. It's Web3, not everything works, but we've always been focused on how do we reward the people taking part in our ecosystem. And I think that dumpster is one of, I mean, dude, the only thing that I think I could maybe say is better than it is the initial idea of Jen's banana and baby breeding. And it's different. But like, that's the only thing that I can really think that I'm like, okay, what do I think that we've built that's like, that could be as impactful as this thing could be? And it's that, and we know where that went, and we know what that did. So yeah,
this is dangerous. This is on Austin's site. I love pinball.
Pinball's fun.
Dude, I'll be addicted to this thing.
Okay, Austin, you got this thing up and running now. All right,
dude, it's cool as hell. He's got 3 games in it.
I told
Um,
him I'll throw him some tokens for it. Is it Austin? Is it up and running? Like, if it is, and
it's
if you
Alex.
send me a bag, I will fill the bag up and send it back to you with tokens.
I wonder if he just turned it on just to show. Hey, nice V1, by the way.
Ah, V1, beautiful V1, beautiful V1.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I love V1s. I love them,
Do you
dude.
know this about me that I too love V1s?
The fucking best. They're the
And I
best.
have, I think, the best V1 in the collection. So, no, I don't have the best
Dude,
V1,
you're
but
so
I
right.
like my V1.
They're fucking. Oh, dude. Every week now I stop myself from doing a V1 rant. But should I? I'm not going to, but because save it, right time, right place. But there's gonna be a V1 rant soon. I can feel it. I can feel it. I love them, dude. There's so few NFTs I love. I love my baby Kong. I love my baby Kong, and I love my fucking V1.
Oh, what does this comment mean? I think that's what happened to me.
He's
Why I
got
feel
some
like,
shit going on.
oh, okay.
Yeah, a few weeks now he's been like, he's got some IRL shit
Ah, sorry to hear that.
being fucked with or something. Not good hoods.
Oh, is that Hoods?
That's hoods. Yeah.
Oh, Hoods. You got the feds on you, bro. Planted audio. Man,
I keep waiting.
man, I'm so glad we're past that time. Good Lord.
What
Fucking
time?
the SEC stuff.
Oh, I can imagine. Again, like I've told this story before too, but like the story everybody gets publicly from you is still like 60-70% of the real story. Like the behind, like the fucking like physical toll it took on Henry. Like,
Oh,
dude, like I just remember he did, like, dude, he didn't sleep for months, fucking hives,
8
fucking
months,
restless
dude.
arm and legs. Like, people don't know that part, dude. Like, brutal.
8 months before they finally could give me a medication that knocked me out one night. And it was torture, dude. Torture.
Miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You know, one day I got to go back because I was like vlogging, I guess you'd call it, for a little bit at the beginning.
Were you?
Recording like some daily videos. I got
No shit.
yeah, but like not tons. Maybe I did like 5 to 10 of them because I wanted to like kind of document it because I thought one day it could be interesting to like look back and the thing is I got yeah, I guess I got lazy with it because the legal stuff took so much time. But I remember at the beginning, I mean, dude, I remember at the beginning being in tears, the very beginning, just like, yeah, it was brutal shit,
Yeah.
man, brutal shit.
I didn't know you were doing that. That'd be really interesting to see. But yeah, people don't know that. People don't know that side of it at all. Because how could you, right? But and like you're not super public with that part of it, like. But
yeah, maybe made some
right time,
mentions
right
of
place.
some, yeah, maybe some of those, yeah, maybe one day, maybe one day. But yeah, the good news is we're fucking past that now,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
on to greener pastures.
yeah, big time. Yeah, I love it. Also, timing is really really cool too. Because again, the Robin Hood shit. I hope it all cooks. I got to pull that up and actually see how those coins are looking. But that's looking great. Yeah, actually, what would they knock you out with?
Trazodone.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, you know what's funny is they had given me over months, what do they call those? Like what's Benadryl? Antihistamines. And I
Mhm.
remember going in, probably I got subpoenaed in January. It was probably like, I mean, you remember, Kongs would remember. I was in the Discord at like 3 a.m. And I would sleep about an hour to 2 hours a night, and it wasn't good sleep. And I went in, and I remember the time they gave me what they said was one of, if not like the most powerful antihistamine they had. And because I'm just like, I'm not sleeping. I can't sleep. And they gave it to me. I'm like, will this work? And they're like, oh yeah, this will work. And I remember taking it, and dude, it didn't put me to sleep. It like made me as groggy as I'd ever been. And I remember walking down my upstairs hallway, and it was just like swaying like I was on a ship. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like I can't even sleep. And now I'm drowsy as hell, but can't go to sleep. And then in August, it might have been September, August or September, they gave me Trazodone. And I remember I fucking slept. And it was just like gold.
Yeah. Best sleep of your life. It's got to be up there.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Brutal though. God, nobody knows that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy what they put people through.
well, dude, it made me really think like the in our legal counsel, who is obviously really deep into regulatory stuff, would say like, you would have people, brokers, who had to settle with the SEC, knowing they did nothing wrong, but your choice is to either fight them or essentially kind of give up your career. But fighting them is going to bankrupt you, because of how much money you're going to spend. So like, it was dude, it was a long battle of like understanding how powerful the government is, the endless resources, the yeah, dude, just crazy. And then I thought like, man, if you actually are doing some bad shit out there, and dude, that was one of the most frustrating things, is like knowing there's people out there doing bad shit and like, well, how come you're not going after them? Like some of them, but like if you want to fish for people doing bad shit, there is a pond filled with them. I mean, there's like an ocean filled with them.
It's like, dude, I'll show you. Like, let me
Literally,
help you. I'll help
I
you
said
catch
that
the
to our
bass.
attorneys. I said that to them. Like, could we just like point them in the direction of the real fuckery? But man, God bless you if you're actually out there doing some crazy illegal shit, because they want you. You are, yeah. In English, the trazodone is used as an antidepressant. It's also used for insomnia.
Yeah. I was in a rehab kind of thing once, and I can't remember what they gave it, like everybody to sleep. It was either trazodone or there was another. It's like antidepressants, right? There was another one. I'm trying to remember what the fuck that was. And it made me almost hallucinate, which was cool. What was it? I don't know if I'll remember. English, throw out some other names if you got them of other antidepressants that make people sleep. Seroquel.
Yeah,
it was
that's
Seroquel.
an antipsychotic, I think.
Really?
Maybe it's used. I thought they used that for.
They gave it to everybody, and it was cool. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, link the spot on there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and doing it legally, then try to hide and be sneaky. Probably true.
Yeah, facts.
These fucking assholes,
facts, man.
These fucking assholes, dude. Fuck them. Oh, okay. So timing great, dude. Just timing great. Okay. Because everybody's trying to will this thing to happen. And so we talked about this like maybe on Chart Monkeys at the very end, just like, okay, ANSEM, was it an ANSEM tweet? I think it was ANSEM's. Oh no, it was Thread Guy. Fuck, I want to find it. Where he said the market has not priced in the fact that meme coins will never die. Because everybody's, written them off. I gotta find that clip. It's such a good take. And I believe it. Like I believe it. All like 100% believe it. So you got guys like this lines drawn. You got like the Thread guys and Rasmers and ANSEMs and all these big names and a bunch of trenchers who also believe that too, that it's never going to die, that stuff is kind of undervalued now. And you got most people probably on the other side still for now. But you got that going on. You got the Robinhood meme coins doing really well. You got the ANSEM coin doing really well. And then you got, look, this is actually, it's funny. I was going to like kind of bring this up as an example why things are getting interesting. But it's like, it's funny, the rich token kind of coming at the right time too. Like, it's not like it's a new token, right? But choose Rich Nick, no cancer, which is great. At least like nothing visible. Such good news. And he's fucking pumped and he's coming back to his stream with like something new. And he's going to pump the shit out of Rich. Like perfect timing to get these influencer, tokens going again. Great timing to just get the trenches alive. And if people can make some money, dude, game fucking on. And people will catch, they'll see Dumpster. They're going to see Dumpster if this all starts taking off. So, Thorazine, I love it. I need to just make a drug show. My daughter, dude, this week was fun. My daughter does summer school. By the way, who here has kids that do summer school? Because summer school used to be this thing that, if you're retarded, you did summer school, right? Kind of thing. And now kids do it to get ahead, which is cool. Like I'm like, so why really are you doing it? Are you just super bored or what? She's like, no, I just like, there's classes I want to take during the year. And if I take them, then I don't get a lunch or whatever. So anyway, they take classes because they want to, which I think is so cool. Her health class, they had a whole thing on drugs. And she was like, it's so funny. You can tell which kids she's going into 10th grade. She's like, you can tell which kids do drugs and which don't, because the kids that do drugs are like crushing on this part on this presentation. And she didn't know any of it, which I was proud of. She didn't know shit. She's like, is heroin a stimulant? And she's like, like it's so cute and all that stuff. And she was talking about mushrooms and how bad they are and the things you do. I'm like, no, sweetie, mushrooms great. You're gonna do mushrooms one day. And it was a fun week. It was a fun drug week. I want her to do mushrooms so bad, like in a few years, right? But
okay. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Gotta do a post for.
Oh, Trump's live.
Yeah. So do I go? And I have Joppy did a cool graphic of the dump truck when Trump was in it.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. It's perfect.
So should it be make Solana great again? Should it be Trump dump? Should it be dump Trump? Should it be what's a good tag for that one?
Okay, let me think. Fuck. Trump dump is decent. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Here, I'll post the meme in Discord, and let's just see if there's any ideas here.
Trumper, dumper.
Make raffles great again. I kind of like that. To Doinky.
Make raffles great again.
Trumper.
Make dumping great again. Make
raffles great again is not bad. It's not bad.
Make degenning great again. Not good, but make crypto great again.
Make dumping great again.
Dumping great again. What's some other good Trump? I'm just now I'm going anywhere with that Trump shit. Seeing how you can fit dumping.
Yeah, and it's dumpy in. Let me see.
Yeah, what is Trumper?
I don't know. Can you see this? Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll pull it up on the screen because he's got it in Discord.
Oh, yeah. A Trumper is like a Trumper.
Oh.
Someone for Trump.
Got it. Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, great. That's the image. What do we want to?
Oh my God, Vert. Someone needs to whip up a Taco Bell lettuce dump meme.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Fucking
that
brilliant.
Would be fun.
Okay, hang on.
But for this one. Oh, okay. In the UK, it means someone who farts a lot. Okay.
Oh.
Grab her by the trash bags.
Oh my God, dude.
Austin.
Who said that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that one's great.
That's hilarious. We got to do a different one with that. That's
dude, we got to remember these. That's fucking
hilarious.
Awesome. What's some of the craziest shit he said? Hang on. Dude, there's something, I don't know what it is right now, but there's something about like the shithole countries thing.
Well, we've got 48 hours to be able to meme him, right?
True. Yeah.
So like, I feel like this would be one. I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Okay.
What's a good meme tagline for?
This guy's awful.
Make Solana dump again. No. From Trump to dump. One man's Trump is another man's dump. Taking out the trash since 2026. Every pump ends at the dump.
To go with this?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just reading GPT.
Trump dump.
Your bags, our truck.
What if it's dump Trump? Time to dump Trump. Because then at least you get the anti-Trumpers. Never.
Yeah, that could work.
There's something about the Epstein, like never got the Epstein dump.
Oh, that's actually pretty clever.
Yeah. Moonship, that's pretty good.
That's actually pretty clever, actually. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Never got the Epstein dump.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. Just that, or do you have to have something at the end?
No, I would just do the cash tag.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Never got the Epstein dump. It's kind of I kind of like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I think I'm gonna go with it. Never got the Epstein dump. Okay. I like it. It's a little edgy too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. Moonship. Fucking GG's, man. With the political nutcases going wacko to get dump trending. Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah, this might be a good one.
Do I tag Donald Trump in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Redumped it. That's funny, linked. I don't even know. Donald Trump is the, yeah.
That name might be a flag on X.
What name? Epstein? I mean, we could try to think of something different.
It's pretty good. I'd risk it. It's better than all the others.
Yeah, just going with it. Fuck it. Shipped it.
All right. Oh, dude, somebody could also do. Remember the Ted Cruz meme? Where's the something Donald? Where's the is it ballots or votes or something like that? Do you remember that Ted Cruz meme?
No. I gotta fly though.
Do your thing, man.
Yep. I'm not gonna end the stream.
Okay.
All right.
I trust
Love you, dude.
I love
All
you,
right.
man. We'll see you. What's the Ted Cruz meme? Hang on, I gotta find that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I like the Epstein one though. That's funny. Yeah, let's see. Whatever. Yeah, fuck it. We'll see if that gets some eyeballs. It's pretty good. Yeah, English, good shout. Yeah, probably told him just a minute too late, but you're right. Yeah, he's fucked now. That's not good. Yeah. Yikes. Anyway, I don't think that coin's gonna do any. Well, I mean, it'll pump, but meme's feeling kind of good. How's this one doing? Was this from his tweet yesterday? Yeah. Dude, that coin 2x'd. That coin 3x'd. It's up 2x right now from just before his tweet. Which is funny, like it's how everybody thought that coin would play out. If he dies of cancer, coin pumps. Like shitty, I know, yeah. He dies of cancer, coin pumps. Beats cancer, coin pumps. Kind of obvious. Kind of obvious. I don't know. Final thought with this thing. I mean, I'm going to come back and peek once these tweets go out. But like, I think this thing's going to do so well. I do. And if a not now thing, it's just Henry getting out there in front of people. Like you hear him on Spaces. People love this guy. I think him on Spaces when the market's hot. I think this thing fucking sends. What I learned is a lot of the Solana guys that do notice it and come ask questions and all that stuff. I don't think they care a ton about like. I don't think they care a ton about how complicated it is and stuff like that. Like they hear it and they're like, "Oh, dude, interesting," and they want to play it, but like that's not the thing that grabs them. So I think it'll be just that instant, like they see it, they might see it running, they buy a bag when they hear all the shit behind it, and you got the whole community of people who are in it and passionate about it. I think it's gonna work. I think this thing's got to. I mean, from here, tell you, man, like my predictions haven't changed. I think this is going to 3 to 5, like for sure. I think it's pretty likely this goes to 10. And I think anything above that can happen. Like absolutely can happen. I there, no ceiling on something like this. It all depends on the market. We just know that behind the scenes it's dialed in. We know Henry's dialed in. It's got all that. So what's the market going to give it? I think it will work. How do you guys feel about Kobe being the head of the base app now or whatever? I think this is just a marketing thing. Maybe that's obvious, but I think it's just a marketing thing. I don't think he's running shit. In fact, if anything, I think that Coinbase app is like, I don't know, not on its way out, but I don't know. Who's using it? I've touched it, but I haven't used it, Interesting to see the shakeup though at base. And Jesse, I think he's a good dude. I think he's a really good dude, but cut out, like, is this what he should be doing? Like, should he be the face of he's the face of base in a way. Yeah, he is. Like, should he be the face of base? I don't think so. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Kobe's that guy. Kobe could be. If Kobe's really going to put in the work and like, Kobe's that guy. If anybody could get this thing working, it's probably him. And again, where's this podcast and where? I don't know. Don't know. Dude, we got some NFT stuff to talk. This I'm excited for, man. And we'll jump back to Dumpster as well. In fact, we'll look at the NFTs first, but those are looking decent. Just want to throw this out there. I don't know if he's watching, but a buddy hit me up this morning saying he's using Fable and said it's fucking awesome. And I didn't believe him. I thought he was just talking shit in a way. I didn't think he was using it. And I'm like, dude, for real, like, what are you doing with it? And he tells me what he's doing with it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know it can do that. I didn't know it's that good. I didn't know. And I'm kind of cooled on the AI stuff in a way, right? Like, I believe in it. And I mean, I just think everything over the next 5-ish years in this market is going to be because AI, like, duh. But I cooled on it because it just feels like they're nerfing our models. And they just kind of throttled us at the worst time when we were just starting to see like how good it can get. All of a sudden, it didn't turn into that. Well, like, hearing my buddy talk this morning, I'm like, oh, well, maybe it really is here. And maybe I'm just not using it enough. And I still think 2030 is going to be pretty interesting. I like this take, by the way. I don't know who Billy Boone is. I don't know who this is, but I like the take. We probably have 3 years left where human labor still earns real money. I've been thinking a lot about the AI replacing job stuff, by the way. DK, yes. Yeah, dude. Crazy. The models are the model wars are getting really interesting. Yeah. They're cutting the cost, aren't they, by like half? And then I still am not playing with Henry, did you leave and come back? You coming back up? Yeah, okay, hang on. Welcome back.
Yeah, I think my wife and kid are going out to
shit.
Get
cool.
Coffee or something. So
good. Welcome back. I'm just peeking real quick. I'm trying to remember if we've got some minds using that Kimi model. No. But the Chinese models are awesome, dude. They're awesome and they're cheaper. And dude, the AI thing is going to be so fucking interesting, dude. So interesting. Like, I think this is going to happen. I think the job, I'm kind of back to thinking the jobs, a lot of them go bye-bye. And I don't think it's bad. Even heard Joe Rogan talking about, who do you have on? He had some AI guy on, and they were talking about jobs and like, if the jobs go bye-bye, everything's fucked, right? They were getting into that whole thing. And Joe made a good point. And I like his point because I've had that chat here with some of you guys, and some guys push back and say everything's gonna be fucked if the jobs go bye-bye. And if we go to UBI. And Joe's like, it's easy to say that, but he's like 9 to 5 is a social construct. It is. We made it up. We made it up. Like, it's not a thing that we're like designed to do. Work 9 to 5. We're designed to do what? I don't know, but not that. Like, that's a good point, man. Just to think that if we don't have that, we're fucked. I think that's a mistake. And I fell into that trap too of like, yeah, it's going to be a problem. I get it when you don't have something that's motivating you. I get it. Like, it's not good, but like it's going to be a big adjustment, but we don't need that 9 to 5. Okay, the flip side, no, I'll save this for another time. I've got a whole fucking rant on this fucking bullshit system. Not for now. Not for now. Within 3 years, probably we start seeing the impact of that more. I'm thinking so. By the way, you're not really using AI for your work stuff, are you? Like, have you found a way to fold an AI to to like optimize your work?
No. We talked about it, and then we got busy with our stuff, But
even like ChatGPT, Claude, anything?
I use ChatGPT. Yeah.
Like to a point where it like, is it making your work like way more efficient or anything, or is it just like to help you research stuff?
That, yeah. It when I need something, it's pretty helpful. I had when you install carpet in someone's house, I think I told you this before, like you have like cuts, this room needs a 10-footer, this needs a 15-footer, this needs a 20-footer. So you order that, but the mills, they make rolls in certain sizes. So they usually call you before they send you the roll to say, what size do you want this roll? They'll send you like, maybe you have 300 lineal feet of carpet, but like you need that split up in a certain way in order for your individual cuts to work out. Well, I had a big job and the mill did not call me before they sent the rolls. So I just ended up with 2 random size rolls. And I'm like, oh, dude, you know how long it's going to take me to take these 30 or 32 individual cuts and figure out how I can get those out of this roll? Because you're talking like it comes down to inches. Anyway, I plugged in all the cuts into ChatGPT. I gave it the roll sizes, and something that would have taken me like minimum of an hour before, because you're just like randomly trying to add things up to get to it. It spit it out in 30 seconds. And
that's cool.
It was like, oh my God, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. The shit really is helpful. I think I need to just play with Fable. And I think I need to play with the new GPT models more, because I do think these ones are a pretty big leap. And then still thinking like they're just going to get better.
Yeah.
Just going to get cheaper, and it's just going to get more automated. Like I heard like big analyst on a news, fucking show like 2 or 3 weeks ago. One of these guys was talking about how like, I think he was talking about how OpenAI is going to like just crash the market because none of it really works. And it's too expensive, and businesses behind the scenes are like shitting on all this stuff. And I'm like, I get that, like surface level, I get it, but I'm like, I still can't shake that it's going to, only get better, and it's really going to do the stuff we've been told it'll do. I can't shake that. Like, if I were to pick which I believe without knowing, which do I believe, that it's not going to work and it's just going to like kind of not die off, but it's just way slower, or that it's going to have this like watershed moment and it's going to be like, holy fuck, it's doing I lean towards the holy fuck thing. I think it's going to do that, but
yeah, we're still a little bit off from it, but I'm with you on that. I don't know how it doesn't. Like I don't know how it doesn't. To your point, like I've heard crazy things about Fable, like crazy good things about Fable, and I don't know how it doesn't just completely change the landscape of things.
Yeah,
it already is.
9 to 6 sounds terrible. Also, cool, we're getting rid of daylight savings, man. It sounds like that's going bye-bye, which is...
Wait, haven't they been saying that forever?
Yeah, it just passed something, so it's going up for a vote soon. I think this year we're not turning the clocks back. I mean, it's got to pass still, House and Senate or whatever, but I think it's got all the support it needs. So I think it's
Really?
actually happening. Yeah,
This time it's actually happening.
yeah, I think so.
Wow.
That's what it
I'd
sounded
be
like.
so man, I would be fucking delighted
You
for
know
that
what?
to happen.
That's a perfect polymarket thing. Let's see, dude. I want to see Odyssey so bad. I mean, I'm going to see it. I'm trying to get a reply from Julie to pick our time.
Wait, you want to see? Oh, Odyssey. Yeah. I thought you said Aussie. Like,
I want to see him too, but
sir, he is no longer with us.
Will daylight savings? So there is a market. Will daylight savings time be permanent in the U.S. in 20? Oh, it's only at 18% chance. Yes, 19. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
Dude.
this is. Yeah.
Bob, I work for Fortune 250 corporation and seeing significantly more adoption in the last quarter. We're talking the AI thing. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people not knowing how to use it. Me too, and I think it's the models not like there is a problem with these frontier, model companies coming out and just like saying it can do everything, right? Just like telling you like they've got that narrative and then you get your hands on it and it doesn't do that, or you don't know how to get it to do that. Like there's a huge problem there. But I think the guys who really know how to use it really fucking know how to use it. And then it's going to get to the point where normal people kind of figure it out. And I think okay, what was I just looking for? Global. While the U.S. House of Representatives recently passed legislation to make daylight savings time permanent, the bill must still pass the Senate and be signed into law. Got a feeling, actually, this.
Why does anybody still want
trade?
It, dude? Why does anybody still want it?
Daylight savings?
Yeah, what's it doing for somebody who's like, no, I want my clocks fucked with every. It's not even like every 6 months because it's November. Isn't it like 4 or 5 months? Like November to April or May or something like that?
I thought it was 6 months. I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me look it up.
And then it's like that some of the states here don't do it. It's stupid.
Arizona, I think, doesn't recognize it. Parts of Indiana, I think.
12 farmers in Iowa. Global's got it. Yeah, 12 farmers in Iowa still want daylight savings.
Sunday, November 1st is when we will set them back. And
Benny, what's up, man?
So November 1st, and then we on March 14th in 2027. So you got November, December, January, February, 4.5 months.
That's so stupid.
I hate it, man.
Quick inverted plug here. Vert's got this IRL event, Gathering of the Minds kind of thing that sounds super interesting and super fucking fancy, like real cool. And it sounds like it's getting like a really good response. So just a heads up, if somebody is interested in that, DM Inverted just to get details, to get some idea of like what that's going to look like. But he's explained some of it to me and it sounds very fucking cool. Hit up Vert. It's pretty fucking cool.
Hit up
Drop
Vert.
it in the chat.
Good dude. Inverted built a system that I use at my work. I subscribe to it. It's called Reclaimer. And somebody calls my shop after hours. It's like almost like a phone assistant. Somebody calls my shop. If it rings a certain amount of times, it sends them to like a voicemail type of thing that's interactive where they can text or leave an audio message, and then it sends that to my cell phone. And that thing's awesome.
Trying to find his website. Plug that too.
It's Reclaimer, REC, like reclaim and then an R.
You think .com or something?
Yeah, let me find it here. Reclaim.
While he's finding that, just like this might be a crazy trade because like
AI.
AI.
No, that's not it. Reclaimer dot
fun.
Damn. Vert, if you're out there. Give
us the URL. Okay. My take from the timeline was this thing is going to pass, and it's 18 cents right now. Like that again, that might be a really fucking good trade right there. That might be a good trade, you little.
I don't know, dude. I've just seen this for years. years that it has to pass the House and Senate, and it just doesn't.
Yeah. All right.
Although I can't say it doesn't. Maybe it hasn't come out of committee yet to go to them, so I might be wrong on that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna chat GPT that later. See.
Here's what sucks about it. I mean, amongst everything that we hate about it, it's not coordinated across the world. So our clocks shift like 2 weeks before they do in the UK. So and I think same with Europe. So it's like our clock shift, right? It's almost when you're working with international people, you're almost dealing with like a time change like 4 times.
Yeah.
Because our clocks change, then we're different, then their clocks change, now we're different again, and then you do that again in the fall. In the spring.
So okay, if this is accurate, I think it is. House passed legislation to make daylight savings time permanent. So it only needs to go to the Senate. So it's already passed one, and I think it's got the votes for it.
I mean, if I could look back at Trump's presidency and think of one thing that he did that was meaningful to many people, this could be it. It's not the one big beautiful bill. It's the eradicating daylight savings.
That would be it. His legacy secured, If
we call it Trump time.
Oh, dude, he would do that.
Yeah.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a maniac. If you were doing a movie, would you do 2:30 or 4:30?
I would like 4:30 because if the movie is going to go like 2 hours, you get out and that's a nice time to get something to eat.
Okay.
You'll grab a little something when you're out.
You know what? I think I think I was already answered.
And if you like the matinee vibe, then I guess you go 2:30.
Yeah, I'm such a boomer, dude. I like first thing in the morning movies. Like if I can do
Savage.
9, I love it because I hate the day being gone. I hate going to a theater and you're done and it's evening and whatever. It's a 3-hour movie. The Odyssey's 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So damn, dude. Hang on. Ah, god damn it. Waited too long. The seats are pretty much fucking gone at 2:30. God damn it, dude.
Sorry.
This is a problem. Okay, hang on.
Hang on one sec.
Fuck. Sorry, boys. This is important. So we got a 2:30. No, 2:30 not an option anymore. 4:15 or bust. We either got to get those. Please don't be gone. Okay, we got 4:15 or nothing. This is
I went out to dinner last night with Nikki and Madeline, and it was awesome. It was cool to go out with your oldest kid, They're like little adults.
Yeah, dude. It's fun with them a little older, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Inverted site is reclaimer.co.
Reclaimer.co?
Yeah, without an E in the reclaimer. Yeah, .co. Courtesy of Austin.
Boom. Stop leaking money on missed calls. That's a Bildor. He's cool.
Yeah, it's like if you have a type of business where, I mean, some people just have like an answering service or an answering machine or whatever, but it is nice if you have a like I use it for my landline, but if you're like a plumber and your cell phone, the premise behind it is like you want people when their buying temperature is hot, and so like if they call you and your hands are dirty, you're sending them to voicemail and instead they get like a personalized response and they can say like, hey, I have an emergency or I'm looking for this, that, or the other. And it like keeps them on the hook instead of just going down and calling the next person. So dude, it's been great. It's so super smooth. I like it. Shout out to Vert.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I get everything right there on my phone. I get the voicemail. I get the transcription of the message.
Dude, badass.
Yeah.
Did you guys get the dumpster tweet out?
Yeah.
The Trump one? Cool shit. Let's see. What do we
Yeah,
got?
you know what? I should treat it. I should treat it. I should retweet it from the main account. Stand by. Well, you don't need to stand by. We just do it. What's up, Atari? Man,
Hey.
I've not been able to catch up with Atari. It's been a busy week, and like, you know, everybody's busy. So
Boys feeling a little disconnected, huh?
what's that?
The boys are a little disconnected.
Yeah. But like, you can just tell everybody's kind of busy, right? Like,
Yeah.
everybody's busy. So always great to see him. And I love the puppet, bro. I think it is,
Dude.
I think it's just perfect. Like, it's perfect for him.
I was thinking about ordinals this morning, man. I was thinking about ordinals, and I'm like, fuck, if those aren't one of the best buys in crypto, like nothing new. I saw in on X. I'm in the Sense group chat, right?
Oh,
and
okay.
and I saw a buddy like had chatted something in it. I'm like, dude, that's like ordinals are such a play. They just are. Those get an OpenSea like integration, right? Those are just primed to like, I don't know, do what Claynosaurz did, like an easy 2, 3, 5x on those. Like they're so low.
There's a chance that like my ordinals bags, because most of my ordinals are like really like good, like blue chip ordinals, right? And because I don't even think about them, they're just there. I'm like, that could be the play that one day our puppets, our nodes, our cats, maybe our wizards, our scents, OMBs, I'd love to see Ross's project, the Nookies. If you're out there, shout out to the Nookies or the Nookies. They are one of the coolest communities in Ordinals, super active. Ross is he just grinds for whitelists, and they're pretty damn affordable. And dude, like I'm still on the rare sats. You know, I got a couple 2009 alpha uncommons. Like yeah, that's going to be the thing. We look back and we're like, damn, man, we cooked. Could. No guarantees.
I can't believe puppets are like under 1,000.
Yeah. I can believe it. The ecosystem's cooked right now. Like there's just nothing happening there. There's no attention there. There's no great marketplace like sat flows where you got to go, and it's fine. But I just mean like it's not this like easy. It's not an easy ecosystem to just quickly navigate. Whereas if OpenSea had it on there, and if you could do cross chain swaps for purchases, you know, use ETH, use USDC, use Sol. That just, I mean, the narrative of provenance is like it's just there. You don't have to worry about your art being like it is inscribed on chain. It's cool.
Yeah. All right, hang on. I'm checking out. I'm
yeah, no, do your thing. Tickets. Yeah, Atari, that's I think it's smart. I know other Kongs that have done the same recently. I think they see their day. I think runes are cooked. I think ordinals still have a legit fighting chance of making, dude, it makes sense. Like look at when meme coins were in the dumps and people were like, meme coin season is dead, bro. Only 7-8 months ago people were talking about meme coins are dead, we're not going to see them again, that phase is over. And it's like, if you've been here long enough, you know, like, well, no, you just have to wait for the rotation over into meme coins. And here we are right now with essentially 3 chains kind of battling for attention on meme coins between Robinhood, Solana, and Base. There absolutely will be I think there will be a rotation into ordinals at some point, because all it takes is a couple few people that are like, this is where it's at, boys. The shot callers, you know, whistle their boys over, and next thing you know, they run. So
the boys who already have their bags packed, who all own puppets, who all own node monks, like it's one of those things. There's no way it doesn't happen unless ordinals are killed, right? Unless that like BIP 1110 thing happens, right?
BRB,
motherfucker. Wait, Henry BRB. Oh. Fucking lemon, dude. It's good to see you, dude. How are you? What's good? I you, I mean, everybody in this chat remembers Lemon, except I'm realizing somebody like Atari, who probably didn't used to be like tuning in. Atari might not know Lemon. A few of you guys might not know Lemon. Like one of my favorite dudes in this entire fucking space. Disappeared though. It's okay. I get it. It's what this space is. You know, it's what the space is right now. I get it. And Lemon loves ordinals. He's awesome, dude. Atari, you would love Lemon. He's a great guy. Um, so now hang on. How much is a puppet? A puppet 0.01. Let's go 0.012. 0.012. Dude, a puppet is under $800. Oh my god. I don't have a puppet. It's one of the only blue chip ones, on Bitcoin I don't have. I've got the Node Monk, I've got the Wizard, I got the Quantum Cat, I don't have an OMB either, actually. But I don't have a puppet. Boy, I hope these dumpster bags cook. I hope they cook. Make no mistake, I'm selling. Like I will be selling that coin, but not till like 5-ish mil. 3 to 5 mil is where I start thinking about, taking some pee. But I need to pack those ordinals bags way heavier. Dude, look at Node Monks still at point. Node Monks are still above mint price. How cool is that? Node Monks look great. I think it all looks pretty great. Need those bags packed. I do, dude. I will. Thank you, English. Thank you, Poogie. I need a puppet. I really need a puppet. Fuck. It's got me thinking now. And I do want an OMB. Not bad. 0.016. Yeah, I don't know. They are gonna cook one day. We got to talk some death and taxes though. Tempted to save NFT stuff for tomorrow, but also I'm kind of digging it all still. We'll see if we get there. We'll see. I definitely want to check death and taxes today though, because if you guys still have your death and taxes bags packed a little bit, they are moving. They're moving. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do death and taxes at the very least here. All right. Beeple packs. No, there's not an update here, but I just wanted to give a heads up. They're real cheap right now. Like they are. Like I'm following the there's an X account that like retweets or tweets out sales, and they're way cheaper. They're way cheaper than they've been. This is probably the cheapest they've been. Individual cards going for like 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, stuff like that. And the packs I think are under 200 at this point too. At least the most recent batches that have sold, somewhere right around 200 bucks. Pretty interesting. He's almost definitely going to do a season 2. He's going to have NFTs in season 2 if he does it, most likely. I think those are worth keeping your eyes on. There are only 5,000 packs total. I didn't know that, but there we are. 5,000 packs total. 2,500 cards, and it's Beeple. So we'll see. Brian Armstrong, guys, bought a punk. I didn't see this till this morning prepping. Brian Armstrong has a punk. Finally. He didn't buy just one, but he did buy 3D glasses, hoodie. Very, very nice punk. In fact, let's see where that ranks. Did he buy it from a marketplace? Yeah, I wonder how he got that, because that should be showing here. Dude, we had a 33 ETH V1 sale. It's a zombie. Holy shit. They're the best. Look, they're better than V2s. They are. Personal opinion. V1s better than V2s. Yeah, I wonder why that other punk doesn't show unless that was the day before. Might have been the day before. 3. What is going on here? Hang on. $180,000 V1 sale? I remember like a week ago. Yeah, a week or two ago, there was a 180 ETH alien punk sale. I don't know if it's the same one. So, dude. Yeah, I gotta look and see why that hoodie punk, why Brian's didn't show up. It's a big sale. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I think it's a different alien punk. So we had an alien punk sell, let's say last week for 180 ETH or 2 weeks ago. And now we have another alien V1 going for 180,000 bucks. And then a zombie, dude. Is it CryptoPunk season? Is it starting? Like we're always watching for that. We're always watching for the not V1s, but yeah, that too. We're always watching for CryptoPunks to move, and all of a sudden, maybe moving. Bert, you got my attention. Okay, I'll come back to that. Anyway, he didn't buy just one punk, not just one. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Lemon. He bought 3 punks. 2 lady punk. Oh, dude, he probably bought his wife one. Yeah. Dude, good move. Smart of him to do. They need some good like PR. So yeah. I'll do more on like we'll talk Claynosaurz tomorrow. Because I think we should spend some time on it. I think they're awesome. But if you didn't see this week, Claynosaurz came on Chart Monkeys with Henry and I, and it was awesome, dude. Love those guys. Like love. I think those guys are fucking awesome. Wait, Vert. I think we're not on the same page. Hang on. Okay. Anyway, Cab is awesome. Andrew's awesome. Those guys are, dude. They're one of us. They're fucking degens, and they're elite. Oh, I gotcha. I got you, dude. Um, well, Vert, I live right there. That's exactly where I live. So it's funny. It's fucking funny. Anyway, those guys are awesome. Cat, like you should watch it. You should watch the episode, the stream. Like those guys are really, really good. I came away from that. I like those guys already, right? And I like the project, all that stuff. But I left that stream being like, those guys, I would bet on them. I would bet a big amount of money on them. And their collectibles are great and all that. Like legit. Big fan of Claynosaurz now. We'll dive in more there tomorrow. But the NFTs are cooking. Okay, yeah, I want to pack the ordinals bags. I really want a Claynosaur. I was hoping dumpster cooked by now because I goal is to get a Claynosaur. 1,500 ain't bad though. Like that's not bad. I just don't have anything I want to part with right now. But maybe some of the death and taxes stuff. So maybe some of that stuff. It's starting to pick up. So let's hit that. All right. Next phase of death and taxes is kind of here, and I still don't totally get what it is. Like I don't know that we've learned a ton. A ton that's new. We got all the information or a lot of it, at least a tease. Let's say a month or two ago. There's going to be like a whole like virtual world, and it's virtual, right? It's not physically like a 3D land you're going to walk around in. It's all like AI powered, I assume. But there's going to be districts, and there's going to be like leaders of the districts, and all this like cool kind of cryptic thing going on. But like the evaders, right? The old NFTs that when they die, they turn to evaders, right? They're going to populate this land. The proxies, which was that mint he did, it was like the 600 edition collection he did, a few months back. A big part of it too. Dude, those proxies got down to, I don't know, 0.1-ish ETH. At least that was the offers on them. Dude, the floor is almost 0.2 right now. So I'm gonna pull it up. Proxies and evaders starting to catch a bid, which is it's good to see. It's good to see. Yeah, let me pull those up. I don't know how many citizens are left. But people are starting to bow out to get to this next phase. There is some kind of mechanic where you can, like, if you're in the game still, kill off your citizen. And if you do, you automatically get like a top again, it's hard to describe what it is, like a top seat, or you play an important role in this next phase. That's maybe more the point. You're like a governor or something like that. So some of these guys are bowing out of the death and taxes game to then get that premium seat or whatever, like in this new game. So it's interesting shit. I don't know yet if there's like money to be made in the game itself, right? The entire treasury, I should pull this up. The entire treasury still goes to the people playing this game. 105 people in it still. So we still need 36 people to exit the game. But treasury's almost at 800 ETH. So you got everybody who's still in it looking to make about 11 ETH per NFT, plus the animated PFP. So maybe those guys aren't going to bow out anytime soon, right? I think they've all spent a decent amount. Daily tax is almost at 0.1 ETH. Fucking what a crazy experiment this has been. Crazy. But yeah, let's peek at the collection. And again, mostly bringing it up because I know we talk about it here, and I know people here have bought those NFTs, so I want to make sure people get their exit if that's what they were looking for. I do have this fucker listed, and I might even lower him. Like I'm willing to like bad play. It was a good play for a minute until it wasn't. If I could flip him and break close to even take a little loss, that's what I want to roll into a Claynosaurz. So we'll see. I'm fishing. I got him out there. Had somebody offer 0.3 on this guy, but I'm going to gamble with him more, right? I want to see if I can get somebody at half an ETH to an ETH. And that could happen. Depends how hot this new game gets. I'm not expecting it to get crazy, but we'll see. Evaders up to 0.032. Not bad. But yeah, Proxy's looking interesting, almost at 0.2. And I don't think that game has reached, I'm always trying to feel out the top or when it starts getting frothy, right? This hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened here. Not quite yet. When he like fully reveals the game and you can like play in whatever that game or world is, that's when this will be, that's when it's time to exit these if you're trading them. I think right now is a little too early. But again, if you've been holding these for a minute and you saw they were pretty down, you could probably move them right now. And boy, I really do want to. I really want to get a Claynosaurz. So we'll see. Either Dumpster Moons or maybe we get Death and Taxes going. We'll hit Bored Apes tomorrow. I want to hit Cool Cats updates tomorrow. What else? Hang on, just going through my tabs real quick. Like more into Claynosaurz. I just think they deserve some I think they deserve a conversation. They're great. And we'll hit some memes tomorrow. Some good shit out there. I don't know if Henry was attempting to come back or what. I don't know. But either way, I think we wrap here. Yeah, fuck it. I think we wrap here. Boys, good hanging. Always nice to have Henry here. Dump is going to do well. That's all I'm going to say. I know it. It's just one of those things. Like I'm so close to it. I'm not trying to shill people, but I am shilling you. But I actually am. I am shilling you on it because I really do believe it. I really do believe this coin's going to have. It's going to have a good time at some point, and it's been already. Fucking dig it. All right, boys. It feels like it, man. It does. Yeah, kind of. Who's no more I'm open to doing more tokens at some point, but there will be a time where I do another token. But all I care about right now is kind of none of it. No, if anything, if the Huda token gets some life in it one day, awesome. But I'm not going to do any other tokens in the right market. Tokens again, right? Tokens, but the Huda token is the only one that I would like want to see it come back and do something. That was fun for a couple hours, So. Once again, Henry not standing for the great show. Shame ago. Yeah, dude. But yeah, truth hurts, man. Nah, Henry's the greatest, the fucking greatest. Guys, have a great day. See you back here tomorrow. All the same places. Oh, fucking see ya. Goodbye.